Oh, we have 3 people here. Thank you all for being here. Me and the kitties. Santa's here too. Trying to get some Christmas spirit going on, y'all. Hey, it's Catitude. Hello, Catitude. Thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you had a wonderful day. Let's name it like this. There's Edo, right there, that's Edo. And that's the older Noah. Ethereal, Princess, Sinfandel, and Little Noah. Well, I'm glad you had a great day, or a pretty good day. It's better than a bad day. Hey, it's Maya. Hi, Maya. Thank you for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a great day. The sun finally came out. Haven't seen the sun in a while. Edo just gave a little slap to Princess. Don't be rude, Edo. There's plenty of food. Would you like some more, Princess? Come here, y'all. There's plenty of food. Here we go. Plenty of food. Plenty of food. No need for tussling. Yeah, the sun's going down, y'all. You can sort of see it going down back there. They're not going to be as hungry this evening because I had to move the car out of the field to go check on that woman or whatever it was she's doing to contain her dog, and the cats were under the car, so I had to throw out a couple of handfuls of food to be able to move the car safely. And so, yeah, they've already had a little light snack. Hey, it's Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. It's always nice to see you. Yes, Santa is here. I hope you had a great day today, Ruth. He's not bringing me anything. See, his bag is empty. Santa did not bring me anything. I've been a bad girl. No gifts for me. Hey, Icon. Hi, Icon. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. I hope you had a great Saturday, Icon. Oh, she's listening. She hears something. They're always so cautious about when they hear something. They'll stop eating, put their head up, look around. I hear somebody on the other side of the fence talking, like they're talking to an animal, but whatever. Yeah, Princess heard it. Look, Princess is like, I don't like hearing other people. Look, oh, Noah's listening now. Yep, they're listening. Well, Catitude, which one do you like best? Older Noir or Little Noir? Do you have a preference, Catitude? Hey, it's Kitty. Hi, Kitty King. Thank you for being here today. I hope you had a great day. Thank you for stopping by. Always nice to see you here. Yeah, you can't. It is hard to tell them apart. It really is. I figured out how to tell them apart. You can sort of see. I don't know if it picks it up on camera. There's a little tiny speck of white back here on her shoulder, and plus her tail is not as thick and plush. The other Noah's tail is more floof. Yeah, there's some people over there talking. That's what they're listening to now. Look, they're very intensely listening. It's a little candy cane holder, Kitty. My mother made that. The little bag is open and you can put like candy canes in it. Uh, she has the day on it. She made it like 1981, which I didn't know she was taking ceramics classes in 1981, but apparently she did. And but I found it. The cats knocked over a box, and it was wrapped in a old bathroom rug. It had been in that box for 30 something years. I'm like, hey, there's Santa. So and I don't even realize we're getting close to Christmas because I'm in my own private world. Christmas means nothing to me at this point in time. But I know other people get into Christmas, so I'm trying to generate Christmas spirit. My mother also made one of those trees that light up, that they sell them real cheap in stores now. But she made one, and with all the lights in it and the base to hold up. It was a pretty big one too. And but I know if I got it out, put it up, the cats would destroy it in less than a minute. Less than a minute, yeah. Well, Catitude, I don't really have anyone to spend any holiday with anymore. Yeah, Kitty, I guess a lot of people were making them a long time ago, and now I see them sell small versions of them in even Walmart. But hers, I remember it being pretty big, and she always put it out on display and lit it up. It was pretty. She made me a rabbit because at the time I was raising rabbits. She made me a rabbit that looked like my rabbit, and I put it in my shed so the cats won't break it. Yeah, she took ceramics a couple of times. She really liked it. Now there's some squirrel activity going on. Ethereal's listening to. Hello, Betty. Hi, Betty. Thank you for being here this evening from beautiful, probably very cold Minnesota. Thank you for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Yeah, I guess they did. I knew a lot of people who uh, did ceramics. The I was young at the time. I didn't really partake, but I knew a lot of the middle-aged ladies did ceramics. Well, hello, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. I hope you had a great Saturday. And she had quite a few things ceramic she made. Like she had, back then everybody smoked, so she made like a butterfly shaped ashtray, but you couldn't use it. You could only look at it. Even though it was an ashtray, it was meant to be looked at. She made all kinds of stuff. I don't even know where it's probably all packed away in that back room. Um, she had tons of stuff that she didn't have room for when she moved here. And it's all just wrapped up. And this one the cats accidentally uncovered. She had made a ceramic Easter eggs, and she made them all these different colors, and then she'd put out an Easter basket full of the Easter eggs. And they were all like the bright colors, like bright pink and some lavenders and things like that, because my mother loved the bright colors. And I remember one time, and this was the late 80s, my mother in law decided she wanted to open her own ceramic shop. And somehow or other, she finagled my husband into going in business with her. Because no one ever told my mother in law no, ever. I don't know what the circumstances were. I wasn't there. But so somehow or other, they rented out this building, a really old building, and opened up the ceramics shop. And so her and her daughter have to be there during the day. And so me and my husband were out doing something in the afternoon, and she's like, well, girl, you could be up here in the daytime helping us. This is yours too. And I said, oh, hell no. It was not my idea. I never signed off on any of this. If y'all had asked me, I would have said, heck no. And I said, plus I have a full-time job. I work from 3 to 10 every day, or except for Sundays, but sometimes Mondays I had off. I said I have a full-time job, and I'm on my feet all night long. I had to be there at 3. We opened at 4, but I had to be there at 3 to do prep work. You know, Maya, you can keep the snow. You can have all that snow. I am not interested in the snow. And of course, they had to buy the kiln and the molds, and she wanted me to be up there working it too. And I'm like, I got a job. I got a job. I don't have time for that. Because I didn't get home usually 10:30, weekends 11. If I was lucky, because you'd have those people who would just hang out and eat. You know, like people will come in right at closing, and it's usually young people. If y'all have never done restaurant work, there's, especially weekends, there is always a bunch of young people who come in, and they just sit there and sit there and sit there, and you can't clean up because of them. You can't do your the waitresses or servers, they can't sweep or mop or do anything, and they're just sitting there. They're not eating. They're just doing the yak yak, yak yak, yak 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 yak. And finally, my daddy would just say, "Girls, start putting them chairs on the table. They'll get the message." And they'd all run out there really quick because they've been working all night. They were ready to get home. And they start putting them chairs up on the table and started sweeping all around them, and they just kept sitting there, sitting. They weren't going anywhere. And eventually, you know, Daddy was seeing everybody else home. The rest of y'all go. Y'all can go on home. But the poor server who had that one table had to stay, and she kept saying, "Can I take your ticket now? Are you ready to leave? Here's your ticket. Here's your ticket." And of course, we could clean up in the kitchen. Oh, I did it for 7 years, Kitty. I actually liked it, Kitty. I enjoyed it. It was, I missed it when it was gone. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't have enjoyed being a server. Nope, I would not have enjoyed being a server. But I didn't mind being in the kitchen. Yes, my um oh, Catitude is rough. Some people just come in there and they've been bossed around all day by their boss, and it's their opportunity to boss you around. Like, well, I get to return some of what I'm getting, and I'm going to take it out all on the server because they have to put up with it. And so, I was fine being back there in that hot kitchen. I was did expo. I worked on the expo line. I would tell the people who were cooking. I did the short order stuff, but we had someone who was in charge of doing the seafood, and someone who was in charge of doing just the fish, and then every this other stuff like burgers and things like that I had to do, plus do the expedition, like get everything out, wrangle the servers when they wouldn't pick up their stuff. Hey, Connie. Hi, Connie. Thank you for being here. I'm doing okay, I guess, Connie. We have finally got some sun. I took Miracle out for a brief walk. And very brief. And I don't know, we might have a sunset, but I'm not betting on it. But yeah, I had to, and I had to fill all the to-go orders, all of that. I had to prepare the coleslaw. We sold a ton of coleslaw, all homemade. I had to get everything ready for the evening. The restaurant was Harvey's Catfish. Harvey was my daddy. I found an old newspaper article written about him. Catitude, I just went by there at 4 o'clock, which would have given her all day. I didn't see any sign that she had done anything, but I have not seen the dog. It looked the same to me. I couldn't tell anything was different. But I will go look another time. And I can see the back of her house from our woods. So tomorrow I'm going to go to that part of the woods, which I don't go to that part of the woods very often. And I'm going to see if she's done anything in the back. And if I have to, I'll make another trip around there to look. If I see the dog again, well, I might have to take matters into my own hands. And this old girl's going to leave it at that because I don't want to get in trouble. Well, not much of a sunset. Yeah, my daddy liked to name things after himself, Maya. It was very narcissistic. If you go back and you look a few weeks ago on my video where I said you can't go home again, that's where the restaurant was. I said, well, I don't want Zinfandel coming up here. Ah, Zinfy. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Zinfandel. Now it's an antique store and it's painted as bright blue. It was an off-white with a dark brown trim, and that whole parking lot, my daddy paid to have all that done. And everything was fresh. Top of the line food. My daddy was like, made sure that we freshly prepared everything. Let's look back here. Now it's just filled with old crap that nobody wants. And the catfish ponds are gone. They cut the levees because the fish was raised there too. I should frame that article in the newspaper written about my father, and this actually has a picture of him in front of one of his ponds. I'm trying to go see if I can find the sunset. Oh, I do too, Maya. You know it's expensive now. I mean, everywhere I've ever priced it, I'm like, excuse me, what did you say? It costs a lot to produce because you have to feed them grain, and I suppose the price of grain has went up. Not much of a sunset. But no, it's been a long time since I had any fresh catfish. Now they sell fish at the our local grocery store, but it's swai, S-W-A-I. It's not actually catfish. It's some. They don't even call it catfish. They call it fish, and they sell it for like $6-7 a plate. And everybody thinks they're getting some really cheap catfish, and it's not. And you know, a catfish is like any other animal. It's they taste like what they're fed, and if you don't feed the fish the right food, it won't taste right. Look at my chair. Look at my chair. Who's took my chair? Who took my chair? Can I sit down? Effie? Let's sit. Let's sit. You can get in my lap. Come on. There's Effie. There he is. Hey, Adam. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Ado's extra hungry tonight. She's still eating. You go ahead, Ado. Eat all you want. Effie's all snuggly wuggly, aren't you, Effie? Yeah. Don't knock the phone out of my hand, Effie. That's not good if you knock the phone out of my hand. Give it time. The possum will be here soon enough. You're gonna fall, Effie. Are you fully dough? Okay. Well, we'll look at Effie. He's done rolled over on his back. Who's over on his back? Aren't you, Effie? Yes. Oh, Sinfandale is checking out Santa. Yes, Connie, that is Santa. My mother made that many years. 1981 she put the date on it. She made it 1981. Trying to be Christmassy despite how I feel. I know other people are doing Christmas. No, I did not speak with him. I drove by there to see what was going on. Adam? Hey, it's Spine Ticks. Sith or Steve? Hey there. Hello. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. Hope you had a great Saturday. to see if what that was going on, what looked different, and nothing looked different. But I did not see the dog today, so we'll see. Oh, Kitty, the ordinance does not matter. They're not going to enforce it. Kitty, I know someone who was literally bitten repeatedly by a dog, and they did nothing. He's the one who got in trouble. Literally, I know this person. And, well, you know, it's going to be, it is what it is. Oh, and I hope they don't find out the name of my YouTube channel. Because I don't tell anybody around here the name of my YouTube channel. Ever. Ever. Not one person in this area, I tell the name of my YouTube channel. Well, good, Kitty. Thank you. Thank you, because I don't want them on my radar coming. I'm afraid it put a target on my back anyway, because they don't like Yankees interfering in our business, because that's just how they are. I mean, things are the way they are here, and sometimes we just have to take care of ourselves the best way we know how. Hey, Effie. There's Mr. Effie for his after dinner snuggles. Just this after dinner nuggly luglies. Oh, a doe's running into the woods. She must have heard something interesting. Hey, I think around here they think anybody is Arkansas is a Yankee. I think if you live in Arkansas, they consider you a Yankee. That's too far north for them. Yes, definitely, Connie. Kitty is definitely a Yankee. Arkansas is probably a Yankee. Yeah, yes, Adam. I think the only thing they don't consider to be Yankee would be Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and maybe southern Georgia. Maybe southern Georgia. Not Atlanta. Atlanta don't count. Atlanta is not southern. At one time, my daddy said, I went into Georgia for just a few miles over the Georgia line. And he said that was way too far north for him. And he has no intentions of never, never going that far north again. He never left the South. Yeah, Connie, people who live in the deep South who are very rooted in the old ways. Now, not me. I don't go around saying Yankee. That ain't me. I'm very modern, open-minded, free-thinking. I am not like these rednecks around here. Trust me, this old girl is not like the backwoods rednecks around here. I'm very different. I stick out like a sore thumb. I am considered to be a freak show. A freak show. Anyway, but especially the older people, anyone who is from up north, that's a damn Yankee. That's a damn Yankee. They're still upset about the Civil War. It's been over how long? Since like 1865, and they're still pissed off about the Civil War. That was a long time ago, y'all. Calm down. It's mostly the older people. But people around here are very set in their ways. Even the younger rednecky type people, redneck backwoods hicks, and they don't like anybody or anything interfering with that. I mean, Kitty, I do not fit in here. I'm like a square peg trying to be shoved into a round hole. I do not fit in. That's right, Adam. That's how I feel about it. It's over. It's done. It's finished. Let's just move it along, people. Keep it moving. Life goes on. Yeah, I think you can find a redneck just about anywhere, Catitude. Uh-oh, a cat just went after a bird. I heard it. It missed, though, because I don't hear the tweet, tweet, tweet. Well, hello, Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a great Saturday. Yeah, I think everybody shouldn't have these labels on them. But no, there's definitely some people who are very, very backwoods redneck types. And they don't like anybody interfering with them and their ways. Period. Period. Because they're happy with the way they are and they don't want to change. Yeah, spine ticks. I do love history. It was my favorite class in school. I do like watching things about history on PBS. I do watch a lot of PBS. And but that doesn't mean we should live in it. We should move on. I do enjoy learning about history. Yeah, Amaya, they are very proud to discriminate. And they really have a very, very narrow view of how they think women should be. In the kitchen, having the babies, baking up some pies, baking up some casseroles, uh, you know, taking care of those babies, taking care of their man, and our man tell us what we need to be doing, because us women can't think for ourselves because we're just too dumb. Oh, the Cardinals are really tweeting at each other. Tweet, 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 tweet. I'm gonna get up and go look for the sunset again, Ethy. Let's go for a walkie, y'all. Up there with the other phone, damn it. Don't get on the phone, Ethy. I do miss sitting at the watering hole. I really do, but until I know the situation has been resolved, I'm going to try to keep the cats out here. And for the most part, they're staying, other than Princess. Princess is still going up there to the front, unfortunately. Let's see what we got going on up here. No, I think it didn't leave the house as much today because when she was at home, she's off work. It stays home more when she's there. But when she's gone to work, it just roams and does whatever it wants to do. She might change her mind if she had a huge vet bill to pay. You know. Be a different tune. Oh, there goes Sinfandel. Hey, Sinfandel, what are you doing? That one occurred naturally, just by going in and out of the driveway attitude. Well, you know, Kitty, there's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter who lives here. They're not going to do anything. I don't care who you are, what you say, what you do. They're not going to do anything. And if you push them, they're going to push you. They're going to stop you every time your tires hit the road. They will retaliate, Kitty. They will retaliate. And they're cops and they can do it. They can plant drugs in your car. Literally, they'll put drugs in your car. Well, looky what I just found in your car, ma'am. Come on, let's arrest you. I'm serious. I am not making that shit up. Oh, look. You have a broken taillight here. We're going to have to give you a ticket. I'm not being facetious here. I swear to God, they'll do anything they can. If you push them, they're going to push back. Trust me, I can get in trouble. They could come after me. They could come after me. They're all corrupt, Catitude. Every one of them around here are corrupt. And so if there's like, you know what? She's stirring up a lot of crap for us. We need to teach that girl a lesson. Well, who am I going to call to get me out of jail? You know, I can't call my mother. There's no one for me to call. Yeah, there's some sort of little bird back there, Kitty King. So it's just best for me to let it go as far as the cops are concerned. And sometimes, like I say, God helps those who help themselves. I am a firm believer in that. God helps those who helps themselves. My cousin's very busy, Maya. She would never come get me, no. It took her 12 hours to call me when her aunt died. That's a good idea, Spy Chicks. I try to stay on their good side. I think I kind of called them all when the cop was out here the other night. I was pissed, and I think I was calling them backwoods redneck hicks. I was riled. So I'm alone in the world. I don't know if y'all actually get how alone in this world I am. And I mean this literally. It's just me against the world, y'all. Just me. Period. Great big giant period, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. There's just me. In this world, I have no one to depend on, no one to help me, no one to be here for me. And if something happens to me, what's going to happen to my cats? Oh, there goes Sinfandel again. Sinfandel's running around this evening. Oh, that sounds great. Spine Tick Steve Sith. I've heard great things about Japan. I watch a lot of Japanese ASMR. Maybe your wife might want to go to Japan. But I know her family's here, so she probably does not want to leave her family. Oh, I love ASMR Twix and those Japanese spas, and they're like, konnichiwa, and they're like, I'll take care of you if you take care of me. And Not the countryside, Kitty. The countryside, they are paying people to live in the countryside because everybody's leaving the countryside. There's tons of abandoned homes in Japan. I've seen these stories about people who, somebody dies, the kids don't want the house, and they will, you can go buy a fairly decent home in the countryside of Japan for literally almost nothing. Literally. They might need to fix it up because they had an older person living there. Because the young people have to leave and go to the cities for employment. So the countrysides are, vacant. At this point, anywhere's better than here, y'all. Oh, that sounds great. Do you ever get to see your mother much, Spine Ticks? Or I thought, I know she's still in Japan. Let's go up here. From Canada! Hi, Lena. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Oh, okay, that is not too far away. I know exactly where that is. Well, that's nice that you still get to see her. Now, if y'all don't know the channel Piccolina, go check it out. It's a great channel. Beautiful tuxedo cat. Reminds me of my tuxie. I'm just trying to make sure that no cats are following me. We got a car going by. They don't want to be on camera. Just come down here and look at the sunset. Very pretty. Okay, let's walk back up here. I do miss sitting out here at the watering hole, but it is what it is. Maybe someday we can do it again. Gathering at the watering hole with the cats. Maybe the cats will be able to once again live freely on their own property without the fear of death. Who knows, they might not ever want to come up here again. I mean, literally. Hey, it's Raymond. Hello, Raymond. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. I hope you had a great Saturday. I'm having to stay out in the field, Raymond. I just came up here to look at the sunset. I'm keeping the cats in the field, Raymond, so they'll be safe. Or safer. That dog could easily come up back here. I mean, it's nothing to stop from coming back here. So I'm just trying to stay back here. Keep the cats back here. I'm in the mornings. They're not even at the house. Just Princess. All the rest of them have moved back here. They are traumatized. They are traumatized. They don't want to go back up there. There's no telling what they heard or saw, you know. I don't want to think about it. I can't think about that now. Well, that's pretty back there. Let's see. But I think they have a better chance here. I got a couple of sheds they can go under, plenty of trees to climb. Well, thank you, Raymond. I appreciate that. I'm having nightmares about it, and I can't think about what he went through. I can't. It's just, but I'm having nightmares. Uh, Oh, I can take care of myself, Maya. Yep, I've been on my own for many years. And and I held on tight to Miracle today. When we went for our little walk, I held on tight to that leash. Because he wanted to get loose and explore the woods. And I'm like, and he wanted to get out there and romp and have a good time because it's been several days since he's been out. But I held on tight. That's nice back there, y'all. Very pretty through there. Very pretty. I just think it's sad that we can't enjoy things the way we used to. That it is what it is, and very pretty back there. Anyway, I'm coming to see if Possum's here. Oh, we don't have our possum this evening. Effie has took the chair. Effie, let me sit down, Effie. I got you, baby. Come sit in my lap. Oh, you're so heavy. You're a big boy, Effie. Let's turn on the lights so we can see how pretty you are. There he is. There's Ethereal. No, the possum's not here, Maya. No possum. Very unusual. I thought it would have been here by now. Hey, Effie. You get no snuggies. You get so big. The cats have really picked up the eating amount since it got cold. Santa's waving at y'all. I'll need to get some candy canes to put in his bag or something. Or some little twigs because you're getting a bag of switches. If y'all ever, I don't know if this is a southern thing, but at Christmas, did your parents tell you Santa's not coming if you're bad and you're not going to get anything but a bag of switches? That's all Santa's going to bring you is a bag of switches. Y'all ever heard that? Or is that just a southern saying? Yeah, I heard that. I've heard the coal. Yeah. But around here they say you're not getting anything but a bag of switches this year. You've been bad. The switches is for your spanking. So I'll put some little twigs in there, and that'll be the bag of switches I'm getting for Christmas because I've been bad. I think one year they did that to my uncle. They said, "You're not getting anything, just some switches." And they did go gather up little twigs off the trees and put them in a bag and say, told him, "Here's your bag of switches." Oh, you keep knocking stuff over, Ethy. Ethy, knocking things over. You're so naughty, Mr. Ethy. You're getting thick. He says, "I'm getting ready for winter." He's fattening up for winter. Yes, he is. He's getting fat for winter. Yes. Yeah, he's getting really thick in the middle. I don't know, Maya. He hasn't been here in a while. I did talk to him last night. I think he's busy. I don't know where Bruce is either. I'm not popular tonight. That's okay. I'm used to not being popular. And Rosemary's not here either. Do you want some more, Ethy? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, Ethy. You want that? Go eat it. I put it in your dish. There it is, Ethy, if you want it. Right there. I thought you wanted it. Okay. The cats do like to roam the woods at night. Um, yeah, this time of the year. Oh, Saturdays are always people are busy. Hey, look, Sinfandale's here. Sinfandale's gonna have a little snacky. Yeah, you gotta think about people are busy for Christmas. Here's Little Noir. There she is. Adam snootered. Oh my God. Now, where did you get neutered at, Adam? Did you go to a clinic? Did your wife do it for you? Okay. Oh, at the vet, of course. Okay. All right. Good deal. I hope you had plenty of anesthesia. Yeah, I'm older too, Connie, but that's okay. I don't mind being older. I didn't really have a good time being young. Well, all of the cats have dispersed. The sunset is over. Doesn't look like I'm going to have many people show up tonight, but thank you to the ones who were here. I appreciate it. Maya, Raymond, Joseph, Adam, Connie, Kitty, Catitude, Spine Ticks. Piccolino was here for a little while. Betty stopped in. Yeah, a lot of times around Christmas, it does get really slow. It does. I think John's just heard enough of my voice last night. He doesn't want to talk to me, hear me speaking again. He's like, I was hoping the possum would stop by. Y'all could see that. And just as I spoke, here it is. Here we go, everyone. Blossom the possum is here. There y'all go. There's y'all's little shot of Blossom the possum. This is a big one, though. This is not the same one that was coming up in the front. This one is significantly larger. You're late, Blossom the possum. You almost missed the live stream. No, no, Kitty, that's okay. Its tail is just fine without me touching it. Not gonna have. Hey, Rosemary, I was literally just wondering where you were. Because they were wondering where, like, John and Bruce were. And I said, yeah, and Rosemary, too. Hope you had a great Saturday with Justin and Mia, Rosemary. Now, you can't have all of that. So, no, back. I'm putting this up. You can't have all the food. You can eat what's spilled onto the ground. And that's it. What's spilled onto the ground. And that's all you're getting. You look like you're fat enough anyway, possum. Oh, there goes my other phone. Anyway, I've been on an hour, and it's dark. We're just looking at a possum. I think so many people are busy this time of night. It's always slow this time of the year, this time of night. Eventually, we'll go back the other way, and yeah, Connie, I bet you are going to be happy to see your daughter. That sounds great. I will just be with just me and my cats. That's it. Just me and my cats. So, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go in. I got to use the light on the phone to find my way in because I did not bring my headlamp with me this evening. I usually try to remember to bring the headlamp. I think I know the way, huh? And There's ethereal coming. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And if y'all haven't, go watch some of my videos. That always helps the channel. If you don't really want to watch it, just turn it on and let it play. Just turn on a video, let it play, hit the thumbs up. That would really help the channel out and help me. And thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a great evening. And I'm going to go think about eating. I may or may not eat. And I hope I'm back here tomorrow night if it's not raining. If it's not raining. But anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I truly, truly appreciate it. And y'all have a great evening. I love all of you and appreciate each and every one of you and all of your support. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.